This is a small thing, but something that always sets the tone for me is a title card. And when you have a great font and a great title card, I'm already sold. I'm like, oh, we've got a good vision here. We've got a good set of taste from our creative team. And we did. My goodness, very cool piece. The melding of the organic, natural world and the human body experience, where sometimes we forget that we are part of nature. We are not divided from it as much as sometimes we attempt to. And I think that uniting again was a lovely thing. The beginning was like a cell multiplying and dividing. I loved all the themes of creation and decay, the lushness of fruits and life, an environment being broken down or being altered, manipulated, really highlighted that human intervention into nature as well.
I think these dancers do a really great job um, moving together. I think this piece, this dance in general, showed off and showcased their technique. I think you do a great job of building this facade around their technique and their skill, similar to the message of this piece of, you know, building things up and watching it break and watching it deteriorate. I think it was really interesting. I think this group is a group of incredibly talented dancers, and they do a really great job working together, and they come out making a incredible piece.
I wonder if it has, the title has some reference to somatic movements, which is a form of dance that I'm aware of that focuses on the trauma healing journey. There is a sense of elegance and eeriness that exists within this piece. I think the location is gritty, but the production design brings this vintage element to it, and it pairs really well with the costume design here. The clothes are very muted. Um, you know, you get to see someone put fire against their skin. You see blood forming on the vintage white dress. You can see that there is a sense of unwellness that exists within these walls. And to sort of move and um, create friction in these body movements, I think is very telling to this story process.
Fascinating piece. The overall aesthetic I thought was really great. That it just worked for that the sort of feel of the piece, including the movements, that sort of herky jerky zombie like movement. Yeah, just colored really well. Really interesting dynamic quality to it. You know, from one sort of little bit to the next. You know, it's bookended really well, so you know, kind of ends the way it starts, and just really some quality cinematography. I did really enjoy again how it started with you know, that reflection like that, just really thoughtful composition.
100% surreal and bizarre, amazing costume design, music, and choreography. Those image compositions using their bodies for maximum effect of juxtaposing. It was just brilliantly creative, and I love their movements that sometimes it seemed so mechanical and impossible for a human organic movement. It was brilliant.
What set this one apart for me was the 100% commitment of the dancers, so intense and fierce. Their choreography showed their talent and flexibility. Their moves were at times graceful and other times very frightening and zombie like. The eerie soundtrack was ominous, and the whispers in the film added suspense and drama. I love the period wardrobe and the decrepit old mansion setting. It was once gorgeous, but now is in disrepair, much as the failing body or SOMA would be.
Really interesting music with dancing and then the costumes. There's definitely a sense that there's more to the story, and it definitely draws the audience in with both the music and the dancing and the costumes.